Was the South guilty of treason? So I've been having this back and forth here on YouTube. And I mentioned the Declaration of Independence, how the Declaration of Independence was actually a secession document. And this person wrote back and they said, no. The 13 colonies did not secede. And I'll give you my response, which was just the first paragraph of the Declaration of Independence. So I'm not going to mention their name here to protect the guilty, but this is what they wrote. The 13 colonies did not secede. They declared independence. Colonies are possessions of the mother country, not organic component parts of it. So by definition, their act was not secession. But they declared themselves sovereign and independent states and broke away from the British Crown, but somehow that's not secession? I'm a little confused here. The rebelling states were not colonies of the United States or independent members of some loose federation or treaty league, but the organic components of a composite union. The organic components of a composite union. Well, who created the union? The people of the states, the states. The states created the union, the federal government, to work as their agent on their behalf. The states are the legal creations of Congress, and there is no constitutional provision permitting state secession. Now, that's true. There's nothing in the Constitution that permits secession. But guess what? The Constitution doesn't mention anything about secession, and it doesn't have anything in the Constitution that prevents secession. It is silent on that issue. And the states are not the legal creations of Congress. The states form organically, and Congress decides whether or not they want to allow those states or those territories into this thing called the United States, into the Union. Not even the 10th Amendment permits it, as it does not nullify the Supremacy Clause. Well, actually, yes, it does if whatever Congress is doing violates the rights of the states. The good old Supremacy Clause. And it wasn't the pretense of state secession, a constitutional dead letter, that triggered the war, but outright acts of armed rebellion and treason. Armed rebellion and treason. Well, as far as I recall, South Carolina seceded in December of 1860. The war didn't start till April of 1861. So here's my response back. First paragraph of the Declaration of Independence. When in the course of human events it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitled them, a decent respect for the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. It's secession, whether it's the 13 colonies or states in the South. It's secession.